Welcome back, family. Welcome back to What's the Juice at the Juicy Tea, 1111 Energy. Thank you so much for being here, family. This is what I heard. You are more powerful than you know. Don't let it go to your head, though, okay? Something about you not stepping into the energies that are now falling. These people, once upon a time, may have been on the same energy wavelength as you, but their greed took over, their shadow side took over, okay? Somebody here, you're going to have to face your fears, all right? You are more powerful than you know. Seriously, okay? Something about your power comes through numbers. Your numbers are incorporating or including those who are like-minded, who think like you, who see like you, okay? Who knows what it is to be oppressed by sharks. Okay, so welcome back, family, collector, soul tribe. Okay, associate yourself however you like. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Let's get to the message. I call upon the divine, my ancestors, angels, and spiritual guides to stand with me and within me as I deliver the messages. Only what serves truth, healing, and inner standing for the highest good is welcomed here, and so it is. Ashe. So yes, family, I feel like, many of you, yeah, you're going to be faced with an opportunity here where you're going to be able to transform your fear into power, okay? And when I say transform your fear into power, because I feel like this assignment that you are getting ready to be given is a big one, okay? You're going to be working with officials here. For some of you, okay? And it says confront the things that make you feel anxious, okay, or uncomfortable or afraid. Now, this is giving me the energy of someone that has been through a lot, and you have even looked at the things you've been through and have even said to yourself, if it were me, or if I was in this position, I would do things this way or that way. This is what you're getting ready to have to face, okay, because you are getting ready to be in that position. This has definitely had a lot to do with unresolved dramas. So this is spirit saying at this time, are you going to let those unresolved dramas and traumas come into this new position that you're getting ready to be offered? Okay, or are you going to have take a stance and look at it from a different perspective, and then go back here where you were facing those demons and the ideas that you came up with for resolution? Is that what you are going to actually implement? Okay, so there are a lot of questions that still remain unanswered, and there were a lot of undecided decisions behind a lot of things. Okay, you may be part of something that a decision has not been made yet, right? And it is causing some sort of confusion for others. This could be some sort of mutual confusion, okay? There are people here in the background that are trying to possibly find out a resolution or find the best resolution to a situation, okay? These are energies that they have some sort of emotions, okay, beneath the surface, all right? But they also know that you were dealing with a bunch of sharks, okay? So somebody here could be trying to figure out what's the best way to resolve an issue for you, or pertaining to something. Is it going to be to offer you this opportunity? Hmm. Yeah, this is going to be a bond that is forged in fire, okay? There's going to be strong connections here built through shared struggles, strong and resilient relationships. This is giving me like a team of like-minded people that have gone through the same thing, stepping into positions of power to bring about change. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. You're going to have a lot of judgmental stares too. There's going to be a lot of social pressure. People are going to want you to, you know what I'm saying, see things their way. For whomever this is resonating with, I feel like, the new world order is here. And I'm just going to say that. I'm not going to say new earth, all this and that. It's new world order, bottom line. Okay. What they've been speaking about for a long time, it is here. You are a part of this new world order, this shift, this change. Okay. People are wondering if you're going to fall to the social pressure that others fell to. Are you going to, disapprove of things that they want, like they want to push their agenda? Are you going to be able to face those fears? That's what the question is. Your ancestors, angels, and spiritual guides, they know the route you're going to take, but someone here, or many people here, are wondering if you're going to fall short like others did. Or are you going to tell them to kick rocks? Spirit is talking over here, and I keep seeing one that is in the reverse, y'all. I'm trying to find it because every time I go through the deck, it keeps popping up. It's in the reverse. Okay. Yeah. People are going to be wondering, are you going to fall for the social pressure, or are you going to tell the social pressure to kick rocks? Okay. Are you going to be kicking people to the curb that are trying to come in with bribes, manipulation, deceit, trickery? Okay. Are you going to refuse, okay, them of what they want? Are you going to forgive and forget? Or are you going to tell them to kick rocks? Okay. Throwing someone in the trash type energy. Okay. This is what a lot of people want to know. Are you going to take your power that you're getting ready to obtain and use it against them? That's the energy. Yep. Are you dodging the question? Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Are you going to dodge that question when asked? Okay. Avoiding or evading a direct question. Okay. This could change a lot. Okay. Are you going to gaslight them, or are you going to avoid being accountable for how it is that you're going to, I feel like, be a contributor to the New World Order? Something about you being a guiding light, but they do want to know, are you over the drama that could have been caused? Ooh, and that went flying. That could have been caused by those that, yep, left stains. Are you over it? Okay. No matter how much they cleaned or tried to scrub, the stains will still remain. But are you over that? Are you in this forgive and forget type energy with this kick rocks? Or is this going to be, a reason that you take this power that is given to you and I don't know, seek revenge type energy? That's interesting. Somebody here feels like they can't fix what refuses to change. Okay. That may be your approach. You may be requiring people to change. Yeah, social butterfly energy here. You may have to change that energy, okay? You could be someone that does thrive in social circles and settings. You could be enjoying interacting with others. This could be something that is very popular or something you're known for, okay? You're charming, but it's something about that position. Is that going to interfere? Are you going to be able to kick that to the rocks or kick that to the curb, kick rocks on that energy, because you're going to be dealing with a lot of fake people, I promise you. They're going to be wanting to write you a bunch of fake ass checks that's going to have you looking at a different type of timeline in the gap year of 2040 or 41. Okay. People are going to want to know, are you going to fall for the same bullshit? Are you going to fall for the same bribes? Because you are definitely stepping into a high spiritual ranking position where you will be sought for counsel. Okay. They want to know, are you going to be taking these fake checks out here? Are you going to be scamming? Are you going to turn into what you had issues with? I feel like for those of you that walk this path righteously and through integral intention or integrity, and your intentions are pure and clear, I feel that you'll be able to take a beautiful break in the year of 2040, 2041. And others are very sick because they already know. Okay, they could be pretending to be sick to avoid the responsibilities of the mess that you have to clean up. Okay, because you're definitely going to be cleaning up a mess. This is not something that is easy here. There's obligations, there's things that these people had desired, but as you can see, what they took part in now has them sick. But as long as you walk the straight and narrow path, and when I say straight and narrow path, I mean the path of righteousness, integrity, authenticity, their favorite word, transparency. Yeah, you'll be able to take this break in the year 2040-41. Okay, for those of you who this message is resonating with, because a lot of people right now, they're sick behind the fact that they didn't walk that path. These hell boys running out here causing all the hell. I'm just kidding, masculine energy. I'm teasing y'all. Calm down, okay? Chill out, all right? But well, yeah, for those toxic lovers, yeah, the ones that they have that sex appeal. They don't want you to be able to resist them, okay? Those are the ones that aren't good for you. But this position that you're coming into, you're gonna have a lot of them coming at you, okay? That bad boy, bad girl energy, that irresistible bad energy, you're going to have that coming at you, okay? These are the distractions, but you've been through it already, okay? You've been through it already. You already know that it's deeper than the flesh, okay? It's deeper than the flesh, okay? And this responsibility is going to have you definitely facing a lot of fears because you've been standing strong. You've been standing on business on your own, but you haven't had this much responsibility, the responsibility that is coming your way. Mm. Don't get sidetracked for whoever you are, yeah, because you stole the spotlight. Somebody out here sees you as being someone who is definitely capable, able to move forward in this task, this opportunity. Someone is, I feel like they feel like you've taken the credit. Okay, you've taken the credit for this catalyst. Okay, so this has made a lot of people sick. All right, I feel like these are the ones that didn't speak your love language. They didn't speak the language of, and see, your love language is, I'm not talking about that kind of love language. See, I told you I keep seeing one in the reverse. Yeah, I can't make it up. Thank you, Spirit. I knew I kept seeing one in the reverse. You're not somebody that sits up here and gives that lip service at all. And that's what got the spotlight. You're not somebody that sits up here and says what people want to hear. You're going to tell the truth, period. That makes people sick to their damn stomach. But that's your love language. And it ain't about lip service. Every last person gives lip service, okay? You're not about that lip service. Mm-hmm. This is funny. They like, oh shit, yeah, because they already know what's coming. You ain't about that lip service. Ooh wee, tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, these are the people that kept you isolated in those groups. You always felt alone, right? You always felt like even though you were around people, you weren't really included, and they weren't because they were too busy in there giving each other lip service, laughing and talking about bullshit and then gossiping and everything else. This at your Christmas parties for your jobs, all this other shit. And people were not really being their true selves. They knew exactly who you were. They knew you were going to be the one to have a lot to do with the New World Order and its direction. They just didn't know what role you were going to play. Well, now they know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's a joyful reunion one at that. That's the role you're bringing in. That's the role you're going to play. It's going to be reconnecting with the energy of love, okay? Bringing deep happiness and excitement and relief and fulfillment, okay, after a time, a period where you could have been up against a shadow competitor that you didn't even know about, but the cosmic forces gave you a nudge to go for it. Some of you are going to be nudged into this position. You're going to be given this position off of a cosmic nudge. There was somebody that definitely wanted to take your place, okay? This shadow competitor. It could be your shadow side, right? Dark versus light, or it could actually be another shadow competitor who has been watching your every move, obsessed with what you're doing, and secretly competing with you. Mm. But the cosmic universe is giving you a push from the universe, guiding you towards your destiny. Many of you are getting that push right now. This is what I heard. Yeah, you're getting that push right now. And you ain't about the lip service. And many of you know that you will be called upon. Okay. Yeah. That food tray is going to be placed in front of you. Okay. And are you going to keep things separate? Okay, this is your personal, professional life. Are you going to keep your integrity in alignment? Are you going to keep your clarity in alignment with the Most High God, the divine creator of all living things, your angels, ancestors, your spiritual team? Because this is the moment that all have been waiting for. This is an opportunity that allows you not to just make it better for yourself, but better for all. Are you going to keep that food tray separate? Yeah, because you did not ignore the red flags, okay? You did not refuse to see the truth, and once you see the truth, you cannot unsee it, okay? You did not make excuses for situations. You weren't blinded by love, okay? You wore the rose you wore the rose, and this is what I'm getting from this. When you wore this rose, it wasn't a rose of thorns and all love. It was one of justice and fairness. You were not engulfed with the rose-colored glasses. Are you still going to stand on that business? Because somebody here, I feel, does accidentally admit and confess that you would be the best person for this opportunity. They have stepped into this, an unintentional revelation of things, possibly while they were on the stand thinking about what has done, what has transpired. This could be someone in question right now about, do they feel that, networking and becoming in some sort of partnership or providing an opportunity to you in this position, would it be the best thing? And unexpected response is, yeah, they confess that, yeah, you are somebody that does not have this double standards, unfair, expectations in relationships dealing with people on a professional or personal level. Yeah, unfair or hypocritical treatment. They are confessing, nah, this person doesn't have that energy, and they are confessing to them possibly having that energy. I feel like there's a lot that's taking place here. You may be someone who is getting ready to be appointed a high spiritual ranking position within the New World Order. That's how I feel about this message. Yeah. Through your spark of creativity here. A sudden burst of inspiration, fresh ideas, unexpected spark, new possibilities, innovative and ingenious energy. Somebody is confessing that at this time you would be the perfect one for this position. Okay, family. So at 17:44, we're going to close out on that. Hopefully it resonated with you. If you have yet to subscribe, I invite you and hit your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the divinely guided messages. Okay. Thank you for being here. I love you and the divine loves you. Let's close out. I call my power back. I release the weight of the matrix and its betrayal and deception. I stand rooted and grounded in my truth. I am whole. I am becoming, and so it is. Ashe. And until next time, you have a magnificent day. Ashe.